Do you sometimes find that no matter how hard you try to manifest a certain dream, you keep getting hit with setbacks and disappointments? Well, stay tuned because I've got a fantastic golden nugget of advice that will help you on your journey. Hello, my name's Elizabeth Hackford. I'm the Law of Attraction lady, and as you may know, I am a huge fan of Esther Hicks. Now, Esther Hicks is a prolific and profound speaker, and actually when she's speaking, she's channeling. She's channeling a cluster of spirits that she calls Abraham Hicks. Now, everything that Abraham Hicks says is basically coming from the divine, and everything is absolutely inspirational, profound and pertinent. But amongst everything, you can even find some superb golden nuggets of advice that come out of the voice of Esther from Abraham Hicks. So not long after I had started my YouTube channel, I'd had quite a big splash to begin with, and I started getting a lot of views. It was mostly my friends supporting me, but very quickly those views started to ebb and my subscriptions weren't going up, and I was getting a little bit disillusioned with the whole thing because I had such high hopes for my YouTube channel, and it seemed as if things were really just not happening the way I had hoped. Anyway, in the process of building my YouTube channel, of course, I was doing a lot of research and I was looking at some of the great speakers on the law of attraction, and of course I was consuming lots of material from Esther Hicks, and I just stumbled across this amazing piece of advice that she gave. If you feel your manifestation is not going according to plan, if you're stuck, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're really just feeling very disillusioned about the whole process. And this is what she said. Let's take a look.
This is really the magic of motion forward.
Now, let me just say, when she says motion forward, what she means by motion forward is moving towards the manifestation of your dream. Anyway, let's continue.
When you make peace with where you are, in other words, you don't condemn it, you don't blame it, you don't dislike it, you don't try to fix it.
Now that's really interesting. Don't try to fix it. Now this is one of the things I was trying to do. I was trying to fix my situation. I was trying to do things to make things get better. But in actual fact, you should just be with how it is. Anyway, let's continue.
You don't try to move from it. When you make peace with where you are, it automatically turns you in the direction of where you prefer.
So make peace with where you are, and that will put you in the direction you prefer. What she means is that will put you in the direction of achieving your goal, of manifesting your goal into its physical reality. Because if you are just letting go and accepting where you are and making peace with where you are, that means that you are in a state of gratitude, you are in a state of joy, you're in a total state of peace. And when you're in that state, you are open to the universe. So you are open to inspirations from the universe to help you achieve that dream. Now, if you're frustrated with your situation and disillusioned and angry, you're resisting that inspiration that will naturally come to you from the universe. You've made your dream clear. The universe has got your order. And you just have to be at peace with how it delivers it to you. And you are also motivated to take the right action, but you won't find the motivation if you're sitting with a heart of stone in a mood of frustration. The point is, if you are at peace with what's happening along the journey, then you will attract that outcome so much more quickly into your reality. So listen to the words of Abraham Hicks. If you're not manifesting your dream and you keep hitting setbacks, just embrace those setbacks. Be at peace with those setbacks, and that will point you in the right direction, and all of the things that you are dreaming will eventually come to you. So just be at peace with your situation.